You're watching Ever Free Radio. You're not here with me. You were here.
And now, Ever Free Radio presents Stay Brony, My Friends, with DustyKatt.
What did I tell you about messing with a computer? Stay here. Hi. How you doing? I got... Anyway. Welcome! Once again to another Stay Brony, my friends. And it's another beautiful day. It actually was raining this morning. Cold and awful and ugh, here on the West Coast. But it's now a beautiful sunshiny day. And we've got a wonderful guest with us this afternoon, and that would be Mr. The Living Tombstone.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going awesome. Thank you for staying awake.
Yes, my pleasure.
So early in the morning for you.
Early in the morning.
Yes, early in the morning. And you being who you are, I'm sure you don't even need an introduction. But my good friend, I like big flanks and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
My good friend, Kerdwin, my roommate, put together this beautiful 2-minute 30-second clip for all of you to check out. So we're gonna be right back. Check this out. And when we're back, we'll have some questions and we'll have some answers. And a little later tonight, we're going to have a contest with fabulous prizes. Right? Fabulous. Fabulous. Excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? I'm excited. Because you're excited. I'm excited for fabulous prizes. So,
tell me I'm excited.
Yes. So hang out.
Okay.
And we'll be back.
When we crank that bass up to 11, it cleans off the dishes on a microscopic level. Yeah!
Fan of puppeteers, but I have a nagging fear someone else is pulling out the strings. Something terrible is going down through the entire town, wreaking anarchy and all it brings. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling out the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone?
discord, we won't take it anymore. I love that song. Love it!
I hate that song.
Why do you hate that song? Why?
Not that I hate it, but
Why you hate
it's
the song?
one of the most requested songs I get to hear most of the time. So it's like from my standpoint of view, it's like you heard too many times.
That's true.
Not that it's a bad song, but it's like you make a song and it kind of reminds you of how Wooden Toaster talks about Rainbow Factory.
Right.
I mean, he loves the song, but he hates seeing so many remixes of it and so many requests for it.
Yeah. Well, just think of just think of like the Rolling Stones. They've been playing those same songs for like 50 years. How'd you like to have to play Discord for 50 years?
Well, the thing about Discord, and you know, it's from my standpoint of view, is because it's a remix, and you know, it's not technically my song. Eurobeat Brony is an amazing musician. He's the one who created the magnificent original song.
Yes.
I just came by and remixed it.
Yes. But you both did a wonderful job. I mean, I love the original song, and then you came up and bam, threw a dash of something at it, and it just became huge, huge, huge. So anyway, we're gonna go with a couple of announcements before we get into the whole thing here. So one, FOB Equestria, that's Forward Operating Base Equestria, okay, and I are gonna be putting on a mustache contest. And that is going to be a charity for men's health issues. So, go to FOB Equestria and check out the Studley Stallion Stash Off. So, and there will be wonderful, wonderful prizes for growing a mustache. You have to be clean shaven, November 1, and then you have your own little site where you can put up pictures and get people to give you donations, and at the end of it, we're going to give away some very fabulous prizes like a San Diego Comic-Con Derby, like the colored pencil drawings that Baron Engel did on the season finale of this very show, which you saw being made, one each. And so go and check that out. Also, Everfree Radio, is going to have some new merch coming out, like patches.
Good
wow,
job.
Good job, dude. Don't knock the camera down. Good job, man.
Keep going before
Knock the camera down. There you go. God damn it. What is with my camera? I'm sorry, guys.
Show must go on.
The show must go on. Stupid camera. Yeah. Okay, screw this. Get rid of that. Readjust. You guys get to see my chest now. So anyway, the gentleman who does these patches is going to be doing patches for all of your favorite different shows, including this one. So next week, we're going to have a brand new patch that you're going to be able to buy. It might have something to do with something. Not really sure. But anyway, and then also, Equestria LA is coming up. And they just announced that Michelle Creeber herself is going to be there. So, if you don't have a ticket yet, they have some Sunday tickets left. So, get in there and get your Sunday ticket, because she'll be there. Also, Las Pegasus Unicon is coming up. Las Pegasus, that's in Las Vegas, okay? And that's going to be February 22nd through 24th. And they've already got Tara Strong, Amy Keating-Rogers, John Delancey, and Daniel Ingram confirmed. They have another guy confirmed too, which I can't say, but I know. And also, I'm going to be there. So, if you ever wanted to meet me and you're close to Las Vegas, come on out to that. Also, the contest is going to be in between when I'm asking Toon questions and you're going to ask Toon questions. So, stick around for a little bit, and we're going to have that very soon. So, getting into the interview. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine. It's very 2 a.m. in the morning.
Very 2 a.m. in the morning. So, basically, if I ask you what the weather is, it's dark.
Very accurate. Like, how did you know it's dark outside? I mean,
I don't know.
You're Dusty. Are you supposed to know everything?
I'm supposed to know everything. My mustache tells me.
You know that there's stars in the sky.
My mustache tells me. My mustache tells me everything.
My mustache is stigma.
How is your new remix album coming along? Tell me all about it. Tell me.
Oh, well, the remix album actually, and it's something that, you know, I know many people have been asking about this, because I promised to release it by BronyCon, but then I promised to release it by this, but it's not coming out yet. reason being it's taking a bit of time is because the more I work on this, the more I see that there's more attention to everything that they need to put out. Well, it's the first album that I ever started working on and to fully like realize it. So first of all, to all the fans and everyone that's asking me about the album, I'm sorry it's not coming out very soon. Give me time. I want to make it very good. So I know that you guys are going to buy it, but I want to make it an album that you are willing to listen to it again and again.
Yes.
Something good. Because I don't want to just request for money. It's not about the money. It's about you guys enjoying it.
It's about artistic integrity.
I mean, I care.
Of course you care.
So anyway, so if you guys ask me about when the album, about to be released, I aim at sometime next month. I mean, I'm working on this, and many of the remixes are coming along pretty nicely. So I think it's going to be coming out next month.
Okay, so you're talking like a Christmas album then. It's gonna be damn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, it's a good present, good gift for Christmas.
It's a good Christmas present.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, how are you personally doing? Because I haven't talked to you probably since BronyCon, bro. So how are you? How are you doing in your life? How's it feel? How are you doing?
Off topic, BronyCon with you was such an experience. Honestly, I think like the first day that I saw you in BronyCon was like, I gotta say, just from personally and just so everyone knows, if you haven't been to BronyCon, Dusty was one of the best. You're the manliest, and no doubt about it. But you're also one of the nicest people I ever met in my life.
I'm just a guy.
Because what happened, I'll tell you a story. And sorry for being off topic. I'll talk about my life soon enough. In BronyCon, what happened is like the first day I came there, I wasn't really preparing everything. Like I had a small backpack, I had everything, and I just coming there, and what happened is that a lot of people recognized my face, and everyone like asked me for signatures and autographs, and it was like signing everyone's and taking pictures and stuff. But the problem is that it was 20 minutes before the big panel.
Yes.
For the musicians.
Yes.
So Dusty saw that I was being stuck there, so I was like, Tombstone, there's a panel. You're supposed to go there. I was like, yeah, I know, but what should I do? It's like, okay, come along with me. So Dusty just, with his big, body, just like pushed everyone around. I mean, kindly, not like
kindly. I didn't like body check anybody.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing that.
Yes, it was just sort of like, move it. Get out the way! So
we just, we just huddled through, and you basically helped me just, get through all of that, because if it wasn't for you, I would be stuck there, and there would be a panel. The panel would be without me.
Without you, yes. Yes, once I saw the look on your face, it was like shell shock. It was sort of the look in your eyes was like
just shaking.
Yeah, it's like you turned to me and you recognized who I was. It was like, help me. It's like, no problem, dude. I got this. I got it.
Yeah, I was a veteran in Vietnam. I will rescue from the war. No soldier left behind. BronyCon is a battlefield.
Yeah, that was about it. Yeah.
Anyway,
the only way it would have been better is if I put you over my shoulder.
Don't worry, Tombstone. I will take you to the.
I'll get you to the chopper. We're going to the chopper.
My God, we're getting off topic really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Do it.
About my life.
Yes.
How has it been? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, my life is basically, I didn't really talk about much, but I finally finished my military service in Israel. It's mandatory military service.
Yes.
I finally finished that. And now I started studying in university.
Yay! College student.
Well, university, but...
What are you studying?
Communications, media, film,
stuff. Awesome. Seems to be right up your alley.
Because I really since I make music and stuff, I really want to invest my time to know how to do things visually, to create videos and stuff, and to be much more about that, because I have lots of ideas that I want to create video-wise, and I want to realize those.
Cool. That would be awesome. This is a personal question from me, and don't take this wrong, but when I was growing up, I'm 40 years old, so when I was growing up, most of when I was a very young man was Israel versus Palestine, and the West Bank, and all of that. So getting to know you, I was like, okay, well, he lives in Israel. What could that be like? with, you know, world politics and having to live with that every day, and being in the Israeli military. How has that been for you? Has it been quiet on that front, or has there been things happening you can't talk about, or just what is that whole situation nowadays over there? Now that we have somebody who's actually, you know, lives there, what's it like to actually have to live with that kind of thing every day?
Well, first of all, I want to say that I don't live in a house. I live in a tent. I have camels all over the place, and I'm living in a battlefield. There's like missiles and stuff all over my face and stuff, and it's like dangerous.
Yes.
It's really dangerous.
Yes.
Life is a battlefield.
Life is a battlefield. So I said love is a battlefield.
Also, yeah, also territory. But in a serious manner, now I'm being serious. Where I live and everything, Israel, like, you know, as far as people receive it, it's not like, you know, I live under such a tense, you know, fight going on against neighboring countries. Because we don't really get to experience that in our everyday life at all.
Okay.
We don't even notice it. We don't even care. Most people do seem to notice it are usually cities that are neighboring those countries. But in my case, if you ask like this way, and even though I live where it's really far away from where it's all happening, it's still something that's always been raised as an issue. Because what happens is that, yeah, sure, I live safely, but now Ahmadinejad is trying to terrorize us and trying to say that we're going to drop a nuclear bomb at Israel. So what are we supposed to do? And a lot of tension going on, and it's not, you know, fun to hear that. But at the same time, we're like, you know, I don't know how to explain this, because again, I live this like every day of my life, and I never even remotely, even during my military service, I never experienced a near life-threatening experience where it was like, there's a missile going on, there's something going on, because we never get to experience it.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet. That's why I was saying, maybe if you knew something about what was going on back in the 70s and 80s, or if they told you anything about that, because that's when I was growing up with it. It's just a different political climate than our safe and happy United States of America. You know, Canada's not invading, so it was just sort of different for me when I was younger. I was just trying to get a flavor, you know.
It's kind of interesting that you mentioned 70s and 80s, because back then it was much more predominant to see those kind of things. I mean, I remember my parents told me that before I was born, somewhere during the 80s, they were really afraid for Saddam Hussein to do something, you know, to drop a bomb or something. So everyone had run back to the shelters, everyone were afraid. And that was back then. I don't know, now it's not really that. You know, it's different. I guess it's different because now you get all this global community that, you know, why, like right now, neighboring countries now raise their own little wars in between themselves. Right. You can see like they're always their story from within Iran, Iraq, and whatever. Right.
Cool. All right. Sort of gives me more flavor. Let's go back to music. How do you approach a brand new song, not a remix? An original. How do you approach it? Do you sit down with Fruit Loops and just start throwing beats at it, or do you actually come up with a lyric or maybe a beat sign or something like that? How do you go about it?
It depends. Many of my cases is it's an interesting thing for me, at least, is I get more inspired along the way. I mean, it's true what you say when an artist gets inspired is usually when it's in the worst times. You're in a car, you're driving back home, and
you're standing at work, something like that.
Exactly, and you suddenly like have this really weird urge to have an idea for a song.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can understand this, but do you know this moment that you happen to sing in the shower and you have a really great song going on?
Oh yeah, all the time.
So, for example, these things happen to me more often. So what happens is that I record those ideas to the iPhone. So in my case, I just record an entire melody that I have in mind, and I start basically from the sketch recording I have on the iPhone, and then write everything down by paper or something like that, and then work on FL Studio. Everything's backwards, basically.
Wow.
And it's something, but production-wise, and it is also a great tip for many musicians out there, is that I think one of the better songs that can come out if you start with vocals first and then work on music around the vocals later, like a remix almost. Is that because that way, I mean, it's true when you say when you produce a song, it's super duper important to like understand that if you start from somewhere and then it usually sticks after a while in the production. Let's say if you start with drums and then the entire song will be more beats wise, you know, it will be more focused around that because you already have your idea based on the beats.
Okay.
So vocals wise, I think if you start with vocals, then you have a more organic, you know, a much more lyrical song going on because you focus on this one thing. September, for example, or other songs that Love Me Surely, any other song, you can ask even the people that work with me. It's all started from vocals, and then from there I work around it. And it's a great way to do that.
Cool. All right, let's go into the questions that have to be asked in these interviews. Favorite pony?
Oh gosh, you shouldn't have asked that. That's too personal for me.
Oh, come on. It can't be that personal.
I mean, it's too much. It's basically telling who I am. But honestly, my favorite pony is Rarity.
Rarity. Why? You ain't getting off that easy.
Well, you just say Rainbow Dash like every other mainstream brony. Oh my god, Rainbow Dash, 20% cooler, 10 seconds flat.
Yep.
I love Rainbow Dash.
Of course, I'm wearing the new Rainbow Dash lounge pants. I'm wearing the Wonderbolts shirt, and I have a vinyl Rainbow Dash in my hands.
So who's your favorite pony?
Shirley.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, like... Betray on your opponent. Anyway,
I'm not betraying her. Why? Why do you like Rarity so much?
Yeah. So Rarity, the reason I love Rarity so much, two reasons. First is I want to say that, you know, she didn't used to be my favorite pony in the first season. She was like, I didn't really like her in the first season, but second season, actually first season my favorite pony was pretty much everyone else. Rainbow Dash, I just liked her and stuff. Second season, Rarity is only because that she's like I don't know, like I really love how she's like she seems to be all above anyone else. Like she's like, oh, he's just a little like other my friends are monsters. Like I know class and style and stuff. And well, when it comes down to that, she does has common sense. She knows that, you know, when her friends need her and everything, she knows how to help. And when she knows that somebody, you know, she's really great with knitting and stuff. So for example, if somebody has like a problem or something like that, she would help, and this is something that I would find very much encouraging. She's like her talent, she's very you know, thoughtful. She's, you know, she likes to help and donate basically.
Yes. That's sort of what I like about her too. I was the same way in the first season. I didn't like her so much, and then all of a sudden, or more of her character came out in the middle of the first season.
Yeah, she really appreciates this kind of And the thing is that he's kind of I think to me it's like it's for me it's like a mentor. It's like a role model almost to say, because I mean I want to have some abilities to like think myself as, you know, having some greatness or something like that. I know that, you know, there's times that it's like that because it's good to have like your chin up and have your hopes up and everything, but at the same time to always be around your friends and always help whenever you need and everything. And I'm trying my best to be like that, to always collaborate with people that aren't that known in the community or aren't that like that, and always try this to see how much it's helped.
Cool. Knowing this, what is your favorite episode?
Ooh, yeah. I guess. I got two actually from the first season and second season.
Okay, do it.
First season is Green Isn't in Curler with photo finish. My favorite episode from first season. I remember like watching the entire season and then watching this episode and just loving it because this photo finish is like my funniest favorite character. And second season, and because of my love to Rarity, is actually the episode that made me love Rarity is Secret of Her Access with Spike giving his jam and everything and becoming a dinosaur. Dragon. And this episode is great.
Yeah, that was kind of hilarious actually. I love her doing the whole, you know, being King Kong, you know, being taken up in the.
This was a clever reference. Clever, like
yes, very clever. Very clever. Okay, so what are you personally, looking forward to in season 3?
Honestly, well, I kind of leave it up to the people that work on the show to decide themselves what they want to do with it. Because honestly, I really, if I do have some kind of what I do want to see is that I kind of miss, like, in the first season, it could be just me, but sometimes in the first season and second season, there would be more episodes that revolve around, you know, having all the main six, you know, being on an adventure to defeat some monster or villain or something like that.
Right.
And I think this is kind of like what stuck to me so much because of the show, because, you know, I remember not liking it the first two seasons, first two episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And like third episode, fourth episode, there's like episodes of them trying to defeat some sort of a villain. That was really cool because for a show that revolves around ponies, it's like, it's good motive, it's good incentive to keep watching it.
Okay, so you're more into the adventure series.
Yeah, and less about the cutie mark stuff and the other side stuff that they did, because it wasn't, you know, that it was funny, sure, but it wasn't, you know, it was too childish, you know, to have some kind of like that sometimes in an episode. I honestly didn't really like it. I could bear it, but not like it.
Yeah, the I like the adventure episodes myself, but you know, I came down to like Dress for Success, which is a standalone episode. I like that one, but that sort of led into the finale, which was the gala. So it was sort of like I like the fact that they made stories that actually led up to later stories. So they aren't forgetting the stuff they'd already done and then putting it into later episodes. I kind of like that.
And speaking, I mean, episode 8, like, I agree with you. Like episodes like that with some revolving, you know, sequential, like it has some going forward for this, and it's good to have that in an episode, including adventure episodes. But I would, you know, give them like, you can make a section like, you know, Hurricane Fluttershy, where it does revolve around one pony or two ponies or something like that. But it's good because it does give some more depth to a character, and they do a really good job, like in that episode, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be either adventure episodes like you and I mentioned, or episodes that actually give more depth to a specific character in a way that it's meaningful.
Yep, I am all about that. Where are we at? Let's see. What is your opinion on? Did you see the new bumper? The new Littlest Pet Shop preview?
I heard that there's a lot of people from the production staff working on that episode or something like that on the series, but never heard of that much.
Oh darn! Because I was going to talk about that, but let's see.
Well, give me 5 minutes and I'll watch the entire thing.
No. But also, well, the thing is, the pooch, the little puppy who sings this song, it's actually sung by not Tara Strong. Brain not working.
The one who does Rainbow Dash.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's violet with a pink streak in her hair. The character is. It's like, okay. Reaching? No. But anyway, I hope it's good. But it's got a lot of people from the show on it, so I want to give it a chance. So we'll see if we give it a chance.
But I do kind of like want to comment on how, you know, now it seems to, for me at least, that, you know, they bring so many people from the production staff, whether it is intentional or not.
Right.
It kind of makes it feel that, you know, how should I explain this?
They're trying to gain our favor.
I don't know. Like they can try. True, I have no problem with that. But I feel that they're trying to, you know, because it's a series about the same kind of like childish animation. You know, it's like My Little Pony and stuff. It kind of feels that they're trying too hard to hit the same mark as My Little Pony.
Well, as a corporation, that's the same thing I'd do. That's the one thing I would try to do is not pander to us, but try to find that same formula. So if you have a bunch of people that are working on a show that works, put them on another show, and hopefully it works again.
I mean, I myself would dedicate myself as much as possible to the main, you know, like My Little Pony is a cash cow. The more you work on it, the more you give it like more, you know, I think it should be a good idea to just stick to one thing, because if it works for you, then go with it. But if you see that it doesn't go that much, it doesn't go that well, then honestly you can always try something much more catering to the more mature audiences, because most of us who came towards My Little Pony, we have some nostalgia, and that's true, but there's stuff that you can always try to create that are much more serious. I mean, you can see cartoon shows like Avatar and The Legend of Korra, they too tend to be more mature about this thing, but at the same time it's still geared toward teenagers and kids.
Very good point. And with that, we are at commercial time. So we're going to go to commercial, and when we come back, we're going to have your questions for one Mr. Living Tombstone. And you know what? We might just have a contest. So stick around, and we'll be right back.
It's harvest season here at Sweet Apple Acres, and the You Pick Apple adventures have begun. You can make the most of this opportunity by getting a bushel full of the plumpest, juiciest apples this side of the ever-free forest. Whether for a homemade apple pie, delicious apple fritters, or fresh off the tree, it all begins with a visit to Sweet Apple Acres Apple Orchard. Go visit with the Apple family, a short trot southwest of Ponyville. Applejack,
Well, how'd it do?
Granny Smith, Apple Bloom,
I want it now!
and Big Macintosh
Yep.
will treat you like one of the family. Fresh apple cider? Try our 10 varieties. Apple pies and dumplings? Mouth water. Sweet, red, delicious apples? They got them. Tart Granny Smith apples? You'll find them there too. No ladders needed. Just rear up and pluck you some of the sweet apple goodness that graces the plates of our princesses Celestia and Luna. And remember, our apple stand can be found at the corner of Appleton Road, right near Quills and Sofas. Apple cider donuts, fresh apple butter, and apple juice. It's always a family adventure at Sweet Apple Acres.
Would you look at them fancy duds you can get from our friends at WeLoveFine.com? Shoot! Hats, bags, and posters too? They got everything you could ever want. Except apples, of course. So mosey on down to WeLoveFine.com and rustle you up some Sweet Apple Acres Sunday best. Yee-haw!
That's right, people. WeLoveFine.com has all your pony needs, all of your Applejack needs, all of your rarity needs, all of your Fluttershy needs, all of your Rainbow Dash needs. Yay! So, go to WeLoveFine.com and use EFR10. That's right, EFR10. And you will get 10% off your entire order at WeLoveFine.com, where you can find the t-shirt for this very show by looking up Stay Brony. So, go check it out. But after the show, don't leave yet. Because right now, right here and right now, we're having a contest! Yeah! Screwy!
Yeah.
You're here, aren't you?
Oh, I'm maybe.
Are you excited?
Oh, yes, I'm excited.
I'm excited. You know why? Because I got prizes. I got this for you. Look. Blind bag ponies. No, not really. Nah. Blind bag ponies are so last year. No. We don't have blind bag ponies for you. You know what we got for you? We got vinyl ponies. Right here. I got Saderpy, and I got the Rainbow Dash. For you, we have two questions. So, these will be shipped to the winner from yours truly. So, is everybody in the chat excited? I know I'm excited.
There's a lot of typing going on. I'll tell you
I know
that.
I'm excited. Mm-hmm.
And how everyone so much wants.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The first question. Whoever gets this question right first, by Screwball's hand, will get to pick whichever one they want.
You can say rain chat. Whoever is above the others gets it.
Yep. Here we go. Are you ready? What was the first commercial I ever ran on this program? Screwy?
I'll let you know.
Let me know. Shouldn't take too long. So, I got a new picture of Screwy up there, too.
Everyone's saying Sweet Apple Acres, but
Nope.
that's not it.
Nope.
Okay, one sec. I got the
Sweet
read as
Apple Acres
close
is
as
too
I
obvious,
possibly
though.
can.
It's too obvious. I just played that one. I wasn't going to play the one that's the answer. What do you think I am?
Ew.
Stupid? People.
Everyone
I
loves
can hear
YouTube.
people.
The version.
I can hear people messaging me, but that's don't message me. Say it in chat.
Say it in chat. Say it in
Oh,
chat.
God.
Not by message.
Everyone's-
Got to be in the chat.
Oh dear lord. One second, I'm reading through them. Stone Farm, nope.
Nope.
Okay, so Stone Farm, nope. Sweet Apple Acres, nope.
Nope.
It's a good thing this thing actually pauses for me.
It is a good
I'm
thing.
so happy.
Good thing.
Rarities Boutique, nope.
Nope. Will
Carousel
they
Boutique,
ever
nope.
figure it out, Rainbow? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not
Lunar
sure.
Republic, nope.
Nope.
Shirley,
Rainbow
nope.
Day.
Nope.
Derpy Mail, nope.
Nope.
Manicores, nope.
Nope.
God, guys, watch the episode.
Appaloosa,
Come on,
nope.
guys. Nope. I don't even have an Appaloosa commercial. What?
Okay, here's something to think out. Appaloosa commercial.
Dub Dishwasher, nope.
Nope.
Mustaches
I don't,
are
I don't even
us.
have... Mustaches are us? Nope. Come on, guys. Very early in our program, there was the original commercial. Okay. Should I give them a clue?
Give them a clue.
Should I give them a clue?
Give them a clue in case because I don't see it yet.
Okay, here comes the clue. Get ready. It's one of Spike's favorite hangouts in
Oh.
Canterlot.
Actually, I found the answer.
Did you get it?
Yep, I got it. I'm gonna do. So far, from what I can see, is Nom Nom got it right. Pony Joe's.
Nom Nom, you win.
I'm
Nom
gonna
Nom
make absolute
wins.
Sure. I'm gonna make absolute sure. I'm gonna read up above just to make.
Just make sure, absolutely
but-
sure that Nom Nom got it. Did Nom Nom
By-
get it?
Good job, Num Num.
Good job,
by,
Nom Nom.
By Dusty's amazing mustache. Yeah, Nom Nom got it.
Nom Nom, you are a winner. Tell me which pony you want so I can say the second question. Which pony do you want? Which one does Nom Nom want?
Okay, Nom Nom.
Choose your destiny.
Just waiting for a reply.
Choose your destiny.
Derps.
Derps.
She wants the derps.
Derp, derp, derp. Okay, Nom Nom gets the derp. Don't drop derpy. Okay. Keep track of that. So after the show, get your shipping information to Screwball, and I will get derpy to you this week. Okay. So now we have Rainbow Dash. So here comes Rainbow Dash. Now here comes the final question.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Who was our very first guest? And you can't look it up because it's not online. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Oh my god, they already got it. Mac Attack got it.
Mac, really?
Demotive.
Mac, my man.
Look at this.
Look
speed
at
typing.
that.
Look at this man.
Wow. That was fast. Wow, I thought that was going to be the hard one. Wow. Okay, Mac Attack wins Rainbow Dash.
This guy's been fan since one.
He's been a fan since the one. I think he's one of the only like 3 people that have ever bought my T-shirt. I'm looking at all you out there that weren't Mac. There we go. So, Nom Nom, Nom Nom, and Mac. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you for being a fan of my show. Yes. Uh-oh. Hi.
We're back.
Are we back? We're back. Don't ask me what happened. Because I have no idea. Screwy.
So, what? Hey.
Yeah, it's Screwball.
Screwball, stop licking the Cat 5 cable.
It tastes good.
Screwball,
okay?
stop licking.
I
Just-
thought
Screwball,
for sure
stop.
Just because
it
it's
tastes like blueberries.
just because it's blue does not mean it tastes like blueberries.
Well, come on. Aren't the colors supposed to taste like
No.
colors?
Taste the rainbow, but no. Cat 5 cables do not taste like blueberries.
Hey, the rainbow's very spicy. I found that out.
You know what? It was the awesomeness. It was the awesomeness of Nom Nom and Mac Attack getting together and winning those prizes. It was the awesomeness that just knocked us straight offline.
Dragon Ball Z.
Knocked us straight offline.
It was their power levels, I tell you.
Again, congratulations.
Power levels.
Congratulations to the super
What
fans.
does Scottish say about his power level?
It's over 9,000!
I can't take these two anywhere. I can't. Hey, Screwy.
Yeah?
I bet there's a list of questions by now.
Oh, there's quite the list of questions. Well, most of them are like, why screw up breaking everything?
It's because your tongue is out and you're licking the freaking Cat 5 cables.
I might have put a chain in my tongue too.
Probably.
Anyways, okay, let's get on to these questions. Okay, so this one is from Mac Attack, the one and only. And he likes to wonder from YouTube is what's the one thing that inspired you to create music?
Actually, and I'm going to name one, specific. I mean, obviously I've been inspired by many musicians and stuff, like music that I've been growing up during the 90s and stuff, whatever that came along with me since I was, a little baby. But honestly, the one that keeps me inspired, and I'm honest, is like my my number one inspiration is actually System of a Down, for a reason. Because they're like a band that I really love, like their music, and always like been a fan of what they do and everything. And they amaze me of how crazy they can be, like in some of their songs, and sometimes how they can be like subtle in some of their meanings or whatever. I don't know. In my opinion, it's like a good note because I don't know. Like I love their music, and I'll always like inspire myself to try their stuff, or try something that would inspire me to do something like that.
Absolutely. So, I love System of a Down.
It's really fun.
Write something, I'll sing it.
Sing it!
Toxicity?
Next!
So this one is from Wub and Tolerate. Question.
Hi, Wub.
Hi, Wubba. Question for Tombstone. So how did you come up with your OC name? And what does your cutie mark represent?
Ooh. Sorry. Anyway, so the name was actually created long time before I joined the fandom. It was created back when I was in the military service. I was like watching. I was a big anime geek, I was watching a lot of stuff back then. So I remember watching Black Lagoon and finishing it, and then by the time I finished watching the series, I was inspired to create a rock band based on that series, because it's like the city Raniper that was based on around the show. It gave me an idea to maybe create a fictional band around that place. So I thought it may be something really cool called Living Tombstone. And then I decided to try to make rock music myself, to see if I can do something like the idea. And while I do know how to play guitar and everything, it still seemed a bit too, it didn't seem authentic. Because you really need like a full band, and you need like a full recording set to record everything live and make everything look really, really authentic, which wasn't really possible for me back then. And it's kind of hard to do that. But so I just stuck with the name. I decided to just I'll create music based on that name, whatever comes out. And you really got awesome sunglasses on you, Dusty. Just looks awesome. So yeah, just the name just got stuck, and it's basically what I work with ever since. I didn't really put much thought into it after I started creating music.
Nice.
Cool. Oh wait, what was the second question?
Your cutie mark.
Oh yeah, so the cutie mark. Well, no explanation. Honestly, I just when me and Hellhoof, he's the one who created the OC, by the way. He and I just thought about the cool ideas to create an OC pony based on the Tombstone avatar. The Tombstone avatar was made before the OC pony. So we just decided to like use it as an Easter egg, let's say, as a reference to the Tombstone avatar as a cutie mark. And yeah, like the Tombstone name, we didn't really put much thought into it. We didn't think that the cutie mark would represent a deeper meaning, just a reference.
Nice. This one's from Firemain. Firemain makes amazing wood carvings for everyone. And he was wondering about if you would like one of maybe your OC, or like if you want one a wood carving of your OC.
Ooh. I would like to take on that offer. I would like to see that. It would be really cool.
Say yes.
Dusty.
Yeah, I mean...
Say yes.
Say yes.
No, you know, I'm more than saying yes. You're more than welcome to do that. I would really want to see that.
That'd be
cool.
Yeah,
after show I can give you his Twitter, and you guys can get into contact about it, and yeah, get the show on the road. He gave Dusty one, he gave me one, and he gave, like, oh god, a lot of the VAs, and he does an amazing job. You will just love it.
Well, thank you so much, dude. And yeah, we'll get to Twitter later after this.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Next.
So this one is from Imperius. He just likes to mention to you, Tombstone, that he loves your music, and the very first Brony song you heard was your version of Discord. Yeah. And question for you is: did you know? I never knew this myself, actually. Did you know that you have a fanfic that features your OC called "Mixing Relationships"?
First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for listening to my music and liking it, of course, and great to have you as a fan. And second, about the fanfic, I myself don't really read fanfics overall, so I have no idea what's happening in the fanfic spectrum. So forgive me for that, but no, I didn't hear that I have a fanfic about my OC.
Nice.
However, I know that a lot of people ask me for using my OC in their fanfic. I just say yes, because honestly, I don't think there needs to be any permission to do that. It's the creation of a poem.
Yeah. I don't read fanfics much either. I know this DustyKatt here does, though.
Shh.
But speaking of which, did you read this fanfic?
Which one?
The one that was mentioned.
No, I haven't actually.
Had me.
I haven't read that one yet. No.
Yeah.
Do it.
I have to put it on my growing list.
Nice. 1 second, I'm just going through the question.
Yeah, that's the question.
So the question.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh yeah, here we go.
Put the milk on the table.
What?
That's a reference to Conquer's Bedford.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh my god. Anyway, from the Dutch Tiger Pony. Question 1 for all.
Yeesh.
Oh. Wait, no, for Tomb, sorry. If there was a Bohemian Rhapsody ponification, would you help by performing in it?
Only if I'm in it. Only if I'm in it.
I would like to. I know the entire original song, so I have no problem to take my time to be in this one as well. But I would like to see like more than just myself to be in it, like more musicians or more, brony, persona, like Dusty over here.
I gotta get on Mando, because Mando Pony and I and a couple of people were gonna do a doo-wop song, but Mando's been very busy trying to get some other
Mando's
stuff done.
always busy.
Oh my goodness.
Where is Mando?
It was his idea. I need to get him. I need to smack that boy.
You gotta just tackle
you gotta
him
smack
at
that
LA.
boy, because I understand that he's busy, but how does it take the time to make a freaking remix of Egoraptor and Tontron, whatever? Oh gosh, darn.
Yeah, that was funny. That was freaking hilarious, man.
It was funny, but did you see how long did it take him to make this?
Half an hour.
Crazy fast.
Crazy fast. Crazy
fast. Crazy.
But I want to do this doo-wop song with him, and it's like, dude, get it done. I want to do this. So, I don't know. I ain't calling you out yet, but come on, let's get on it.
Yeah. So this one is from Nathan Barlow on the Twitter.
Nathan.
He makes some really cool... I love setting these up. It's so much fun. Nathan like Firemane, likes to have his own special creativity, and Nathan loves to make these posters, and he was wondering if you would like one made for you.
Yes.
Yes. No. I just, yeah, and thank you so much for considering to make a poster. I really appreciate it.
I can give you his Twitter too.
Do it after the show.
Alright.
After the show.
Do it. Off the show. This one is from... Sorry, just going through... Oh, here we go. So this one's from Razga. Question for Tombstone. How do you go about getting artwork for your songs/albums? Do you ask artists to submit art for it?
Yeah, and ask. And by the way, speaking of Razga, if I'm correct, you are the one who tried to create an avatar for Daniel Ingram on Twitter. I saw you, and you're a great artist. So everyone go search for on DeviantArt for Razga, and because she is right. She's a great artist.
Yes, very good friend.
Anyway, so back to the question. Yeah, Razga, search it up, look it up. Woo. Anyway, back to the question is that usually when it comes to artists and stuff, at the very beginning I already knew artists from before. So it's like I have Tiger Boy PD, who is a great friend of mine. He makes almost all of the videos for my songs. And most of the artists are, usually when it comes to artists, it's like in the very beginning, people came to me, they asked me if they can make me something for my artwork, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll think of something, and then I'll tell you what to make art for. And then as time went on, I usually go on Equestria and look for like really good artists, and like, ooh, you're really good, can you make me something? And it's like, I give them a really big detail on what I really need and everything, and usually I contact them on Skype, and I figure out on something really simple. I don't want to take so much time from the artist, the time to make something, because honestly I understand it's a big work, and being an artist is not really easy to just create what you want just from your head. It's like, hey, make me a big ass dragon, like blah 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 and stuff. And because it's massive. So yeah, honestly it's me basically going like, can you create me this, and don't take your time, make it really good, and I'll wait. So yeah, it's basically other way. And Razga, speaking of you, maybe in the future I'll ask you for a cover for some quiz. Right now the problem is that because I'm so focused on the remix album, I don't have time to focus on my original songs yet. Besides the collaborations with a few of the people that are around here, yeah. Shush.
I'm shushing.
Good.
I didn't say a word.
So yeah, I hope this answers the questions, because again, the artists, it's either I work with them or they work with me, whatever works.
Next.
Yeah. This one, I know. This is more of a. This is from Pink Pearl Apple. Please tell Dusty.
Yes.
That your cheerily think that Sketchy made for him is now available on a T-shirt.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
I didn't know that. That's so awesome.
Yep. Sketchy got with a T-shirt company, and he's gonna start putting pony finks on T-shirts. So if you remember Sketchy from a few episodes ago, and you like his artwork, go check it out. Sketchy 13 on DeviantArt, and he has all the details on how to get all of his art on T-shirts. So. Check it.
Awesome. And then buy all the T-shirts.
Buy all the T-shirts.
Yeah.
It's like T-shirtception,
Oh, I think I'm gonna actually get that think of your character entirely. Cheerily, that would be just so awesome. You should too. You should as well, Tombstone.
It's awesome.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Get all the T-shirts.
Get all the T-shirts. I can see you.
This one is from Dottie the chef. A question for Tombstone: is there a community of bronies in your country, or are you only connected to the fandom via internet and cons?
Good question, and actually pretty sad one too, because it's like in Israel. Well, I know a few bronies. Actually, some of my close friends of mine are bronies, either because of me or either because they heard about it too. So we decided to talk about this together. But not as big as it is, around the US or around the UK or around, you know, places where there's more, you know, people that, you know, are connected to the fandom, which is why it's kind of sad, because if I want to meet everyone that I know from around the internet, I have to travel all the way through expensive flights to just go to a convention like in, say, in the US, which kind of saddens me, because I wish I could go to each one of them. I kind of promised myself to go to many this year, but because I also have to go to university and I don't have all the luxury and the time to do that,
Right.
I will probably go to the major ones, specifically like the one in the UK, like Buck, for example. And I would really want to go to Everfree Northwest this year.
Oh, dude.
I wanted to go to Las Vegas in Las Vegas. I actually they talked to me about this. They were actually the people running this is were really nice to me. They were like, we're going to help you to accommodate like on the room and everything. We really wanted to go, but it was like saying I kind of had to say no. And I've been to Vegas before. It's awesome. Yeah. But I can't go. I'm sorry.
I'd love to see you. But Everfree Northwest next year.
No, I'm there. It's even the best time when it's the big holidays for universities here.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to see you there, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be jumping around like a fool. Tomb's gonna be up there spinning records. I'm gonna be jumping around like an idiot, like I did last year. Next.
So this one's from Slendermane. Tombstone. What advice would you give to an upcoming artist?
Pretty much the obvious one I can say is like just keep on practicing and keep on practicing. But let me elaborate. What I mean is by practicing is, yeah, it's obvious. You get more better once you work on it more and more. But what I mean is, then don't throw yourself out in the deep waters and just create a song and just put it on YouTube like, there, I made something. Some of the best, you know, artists out there always started from experiencing with themselves, you know, being, you know, a bit shy about their work, because what happens that usually, you know, they take the time to think what works for them best and everything. But if you want to like still work and do something and get out there, is to get experience for working with other people. So for example, somebody asks you to do like, okay, can you make me a rock song for a video that I make? And it's like, sure, you make it. And that way you get experiencing with different kind of setups and stuff and everything. I mean, because you can look at me and you can look at many other famous BRONY musicians. Sure, they're famous because they make electro music and everything. But the big success and utmost, you know, being successful at what you do is when you know so many different genres and ideas that you can create. Because you can make electronic music, dance, and be famous for it. Sure, all you want. You can be me, Alex S, or whatever. But as long as you're not trying something else, then you're not deeply trying more experiencing in making music, and you're not honestly, in my opinion, successful.
Yeah. The thing that I'll expand on what Tomb just said is that, yeah, you could go and copy what Alex S is doing. You could copy what Living Tombstone is doing. You'd copy what Wooden Toaster is doing. And you'll have some success. But is that what you really want to do? Is that what's coming out of your heart? Is that what... Sure, it'll make you famous, sure, but are you going to be happy doing it?
And even then, speaking of being famous, is that if you want to be famous, you have to admit to yourself that if you want to be famous, then you really got to dedicate yourself to music and love it. Because if you don't love it, then what's the point of being famous in the first place?
I mean, you do... Fame is a side effect of doing what you love. I do this because I love to do it. I entertain people because I love to do it. I became famous for it because it just happened to be, you know, lightning struck. So people like what I do, and I continue to do it because I like doing it. If I didn't enjoy what I was doing, I wouldn't do this. I mean, it takes a lot of time out of my life to come and do this show and have live stream derp on me and all this other stuff. But I do it because I like entertaining people. I like entertaining you people and doing that. And I like singing rock songs, so I continue to sing rock songs. I mean, I like what Tomb does, but I think it's tedious to do a song that way. It's not fun for me to do a song like that. So if somebody teaches me how to do it easier, maybe it'll be more fun. But it's not fun for me to do that. But it's fun for him. So he does it. He does what he does and has fun doing it, and I do what I do and I have fun doing it. And we've both become famous by lightning strikes. So just continue to do what you do and do what you love, and it'll come to you.
Do what you do and dooby dooby doo.
And dooby dooby doo. Scooby doo.
Scooby doo.
Where are you?
All right, Raggy. Next. Scry!
Dusty.
Scry! What?
What? Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you want an update on your football game?
Yes! I want to know what's going on with the Lions.
Will Graves sent me a tweet and just likes to say that Detroit is down 7-0 in the first quarter.
Okay. It's only 7. It's only 7.
It's only 7. Still a way to go.
I'm fine. It's only 7. Next.
I know, I'm a brainer.
That was completely foreign to me. I didn't understand anything.
Well, that's because Monday Night Football's tonight, and my hometown team, the Detroit Lions, are playing the Chicago Bears in American football. So I'm here entertaining people when my Detroit Lions are in Chicago playing.
Did you know that next Monday there's gonna be a fight between the Israeli camels versus the I don't know. I'm trying to be funny, but I don't know. Football linguistics is so foreign to me.
The camels.
Israeli camel.
Yeah.
Hunchbacks all the way.
Yeah.
This one is from Saber Spark.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, love Saber.
Saber Spark.
Saber Spark. Ask Tomb this: which bronies did you look forward to most meeting at BronyCon?
Actually,
I'll find out for everyone.
That's a big. I mean, I can answer the question, but the problem is that I have a big list of people that I wanted to meet during BronyCon before, and people that I still want to meet again.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I was anticipating watching, meeting all the musicians. Like, I remember wanting to see Alexis the most, and Mike the Microphone, and One Toaster, especially One Toaster, and all the musicians that I talk to daily and stuff, and get advice from.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I also wanted to really see like a lot of the people that I also got to talk to a bit, and to just see them in real life, to see how they really are. And the sad thing about this is that I remember being in BronyCon, I saw Saber Spark there. We talked for like a few seconds, and then he left, and it's like and everything just happened there so fast, because again, I wanted to meet a lot of the artists that I know, a lot of the people that I know, and I didn't get to see them. And I remember I was watching videos afterwards of BronyCon. I was like, what? It was there? Was freaking like people that I know, like they were there, and I was like, no. I mean, I kind of like, honestly, most of the time I spent like with a lot of people that really wanted to like be with me and talk to me a bit, like fans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I was like missing one of the big points that I wanted to take while I was at BronyCon, was to meet my good old friends that started with me.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of sad, but I hope like in everything Northwest and in Buck to change all that.
Yes. We need to spend some time. Because I spent like 5 minutes with you. I saved you from a crowd and barely saw you again.
It's such a big con.
It is. It was.
It was a big convention. It was also one of my first conventions I've ever been to. So I was overwhelmed by everything.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, I would be surprised you'd be overwhelmed over that. Oh my goodness.
Ish.
Huh. So this one is from MLP Problems.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this guy. Or is it the same Twitter fella that
it's
always
the same
follows?
Twitter fella.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah. Question for Tomb. What is your feelings on the Tomb face meme?
Well, he knows more about this because he was also sharing a lot of stuff about this. I wonder how many people even know about this Tomb face meme. The least people know, the better, because I don't want people to spread this around again.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, for those who don't know, and I'm just going to explain this, Tomb face meme has started a bit after BronyCon. It was Laser Pony shared a picture of me, doing a really weird face. It was like it was a really big ray and it was weird, and someone decided to cut it. I think he decided to cut the face and just post it all around.
Put it everywhere.
Here, I'll turn on Pony, share this around for those who wanted to see. Basically, it's my face, and people just thought it was funny, so it's like decided to share it around. And here's the thing: at the very beginning, it was funny. I honestly thought it was really funny to see that, because it's like, hey, it's my face, it's funny. But after it started to spread around outside our circle, where like on Tumblr, it didn't really get to be that much amusing, because I think again, like I first of all, I do faces like this all the time. So if you see me at conventions and you take pictures of me, you'll see a weird face on them later on. Yeah, like the weird face that you just pulled right now. That's the Dusty meme right there.
Yep, Dusty meme. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make the tomb face.
Make it big.
There you go.
Good. Now you're a meme.
Now I'm a meme.
No. Anyway, we're getting a bit of a sidetrack.
Yes.
As I said, I make faces like this all the time. And second is that it's come more deep from me when it comes to be an artist and I just a musician. I get really like I'm very happy that I'm very known to what I do, but I don't want my face to be splattered all around the place and just like, oh my god, it's Tombstone, it's the face. And it's like, I know, but at the same time it's like it doesn't seem natural. It feels like I'm more becoming with this face like some kind of a celebrity status, and I don't want that. I want people just solely appreciate for what I do, for what I make, and not for who I am. Just because I'm a personality, I know it's fun and everything, but I take it really seriously when people use my face for just exploiting it just because it's
just
because
for a
of
good laugh
my public. Because it doesn't seem natural, and and I don't like that. It's only because of that.
You heard him, people. Stop using the face.
I'm pretty sure they have. I haven't seen it in a long time. Last time I seen it was AC Race Fest video. That was the last time I've ever seen it. So
it was funny to see that in this case, because it's like I knew AC Race Fest was kind of like getting the kick out of it. I was like, okay, fine, sure, you can do that. Okay, girl, you can do that. You're fine.
So this one.
But that was like a fine line between using it to just exploit it and using it just for like, oh, it's Tombstone, it's fine.
Yeah. So this one is from Luminaire. Question for Living Tombstone. How old were you when you started making music?
14, I think, or 13. I was really, young when I started, thinking about creating music, because I loved, I don't know if you guys remember, but back then there were like software and really simple stuff to make music with, like EJ and Acid Pro and stuff that you just rearrange loops in.
Yep.
And just see whatever works for you. And this was like my first experience with making any sorts of music. And after a while, after I discovered FL Studio, I discovered there's a lot into composing stuff and seeing how it works, and that was a whole lot more fun.
Awesome.
And this was when I was 14, I think. Yeah, about a year after.
How old are you now?
I am 21.
Yay!
I did not know I was older than you. Wow.
Yeah, I sound pretty old for my age.
You do. And I sound very young for my age.
I'm not saying a word.
I know how old Dusty is.
Man, you're 50. He's kidding.
Yeah, he's 60.
Hey, you're 70.
He must be in his 70s.
Nope.
We're just teasing you.
Next.
Don't kill us.
Next.
This one is just... it's more of a comment. It's like, this is from Pony9774. It's like, ask Tombstone hot dogs and cash. He'll know what it means.
Yes. Hot dogs and cash. Hot dog na cash!
Hot dog is cash!
Tell the story behind that one. Many people are just gonna be like, what?
I remember it started from something really stupid with the Final Draft. It started when, long time ago, I wanted Final Draft to I know this Final Draft is a brass player. He plays a trumpet.
Yes.
Not a trumpet. Well, more like... Yeah.
Yep,
well, he
trumpet.
knows better than I. So I remember, you know, there's a Israeli band called Hadag Nachash that plays really awesome music with brass sounds inside and everything. And I thought I just gave him an example of one of the songs, and Final Draft started to really get the kick out of it. And he was like asking me, well, okay, so what's their called? Hadag Nachash. And it was like, Hadags and Cash? I was like, eh? So it started as you know, he and I just started, you know, just to throw this around as inside jokes. So sometimes in an interview with them, so he's like, so Tombstone, hot dogs and cash, how are you doing today? And I just replied back to them, not suckers for anything, because the song that I gave him was Love Friarim, which is straight to the translation to no sucker. Not a sucker.
See, I never even knew. I just heard hot dogs and cash. I'm like, what, are you guys buying hot dogs? I don't get it.
So yeah, one thing we want to do next convention, I see Final Draft and myself, is to buy a hot dog and put a few dollars in it and eat it.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Next.
This one's from It's on a Pony. Question for all three of you: have you ever been publicly recognized for your bronyism?
Oh yeah.
Once. No, and I speak from locally in Israel because it's more rare to see. Once.
Do tell.
This was during my military service. It was actually pretty funny. What happens is that there's this new girl in our office that, you know, she just arrived, and she was like listening to brony music and stuff, and she's also a really great artist. So when I got to talk to her and everything, I saw that she was listening to stuff by Wooden Toaster and myself. So it was like I really love them and everything. It's like, oh cool. So well, about the other guy, Tombstone, yeah. What about him? That's me. It's like, oh, no way, that's not you. It's like, yeah, it's me. It's like, shoot. And I remember she was like fangirling for like 5 minutes in the room.
Oh god.
That's awesome.
I had a kid come in with his dad to my work. His dad wanted to buy Harley parts, and he looked at me and me and his dad were doing a transaction. He just had this look on his face like, I know you. I went, you probably do. From YouTube. I said, yep. And he went, and just went off for like 10 minutes.
That's actually really cool.
His dad took pictures and everything. His dad shook my hand and all that, because he's slightly autistic. So his dad was like all about, you know, thanking me and all that kind of stuff, because it gave his son a direction. So it was kind of cool.
No, that's really it's stuff like that are really like good and awesome. Like, it's kind of funny, like the dad is like, he's like, oh, you're the guy from the YouTube.
I've only got publicly recognized for the first time when I was at Everfree Northwest, because outside no one really knows who the hell I am. So.
You're that guy chained to the desk. You're the guy chained to the desk.
Yep, there you go. But it was really cool when when I was at the con, they actually recognized my voice. They're like, "Is that Screwball?"
That's Screwball.
And I'm like, "What?" And and then when people even asked me to do signatures and stuff, I never perfected a signature, so I just did a simple printing of Screwball, and there you go.
There you go.
You have
I can't wait for EQLA.
Signature voice, you got.
You got the signature voice, man.
Yeah, everyone says I have a unique voice, and then other people say that I sound like Michael Cera.
Well, speaking of Michael Cera, I think the one brony that I think sounds the most like Michael Cera is what's his name? I just forgot. Oh my god, I forgot.
His name
I can't believe I forgot. Yeah, that's his name. I'll remember later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. So this though sounds the most like Michael Cera.
Sophisto, really?
Yeah. Did you get to talk to him?
I talked to him for like 2 seconds at Everfree Northwest. It's like,
I remember he was the first person I ever seen or met like in BronyCon. This was funny. He's the first guy I got to talk to.
Cool.
So this one
Yes.
is from Chaotic Brony.
Yes.
Dusty,
Yes.
will you accept other donations for your mustache competition?
Maybe.
Say yes.
Maybe. Talk to me after show.
Okay, Chaotic, you got the sign. I'll stay on. I'll stay right on.
Yes.
IRC. Talk through me.
I am only the host. I am but the host of the mustache competition. We'll have to clear this through FOB Equestria. It's their competition.
Yep.
So, and we'll move on from there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So this one's from Inkbot to Tombstone. You eat the ponies in pretty much every Bronies React video. Why?
Somebody caught up on that. Good job. I mean, after that one, actually, that's something that I would. Why did I think of doing this in the first place? I don't remember.
It's early morning for you.
No, well, doesn't give a reason to not answer that.
Yeah.
Let me remember. I remember it was, I remember somebody else doing something like that long time ago in a video that I watched and was like, okay, I gotta try this for the Bronies React video. And when I saw people liking this, I was like, okay, let's eat every pony in every video. Like, slowly people pick it up, like. It's like in I think it was also because like me and my sister remember discussing about various ponies, like, having different colors, so it kind of like they're Skittles. They have all the different tastes. So like,
see, he agrees with me. If there's a color, it has to be tasted.
I remember.
It doesn't mean you can lick the Cat 5 cables.
I can't help it. Okay.
God. I have to move the freaking Cat 5 box. Next!
Inkbot also likes to say thanks for releasing the track for those of us who couldn't attend the BronyCon performance.
You're welcome, and I really hoped I could like do more than just release one track, because I know how sucks it is, and I know for myself is that I see everyone that I want to meet, like in conventions and stuff, it's like, oh, I'm at home and they're probably not going to upload anything new by then. It's like I decided to upload one track that I know I finished it by then, and to have everyone listen to something while they wait. They don't want to have all this feel all this I don't know if jealousy is the right word. It's like, oh, they get to go but I don't. It's like, okay, they're not going to upload anything because they're in BronyCon.
No, we can't have
that. Like, here we go. I mean, I want everyone who didn't get to go, listen to something,
enjoy.
So they don't have to wait.
To enjoy. Absolutely.
Yes, to enjoy.
Yes. And we are now at the end of the show.
What?
Time flies when we're having fun. I know.
Can I put in one more?
Yes. So you better have saved the good question, as I know you always do.
Because yes. I just remembered it last second. I'm like, why haven't I even put this through?
I don't know yet. But there you go.
This goes up.
Unless it's or school. What's it?
Question. Tombstone. Is there's this guy named Screwloose.
Yes.
And much like Firemane and much like Nathan, he makes some pretty awesome stuff too.
He makes patches.
You're getting so much gifts, man.
Patches.
I right now feel bad because it's like I receive stuff
patches
because I don't know. I have a really hard time to accept all that, even though that they give it as credit. It's like I don't know how to.
We love you, man. Everyone has to give you gifts. Okay?
It's not easy. I feel like I have to return something back.
You are giving something back. You're giving people joy in music.
Yes.
You give people joy.
I remember somebody in BronyCon got me a poster or something, and I just gave him $10 without even asking. Like, no, you gotta get. Let's say I bought it from you. I cannot accept it. It's so easy.
But yeah, Screwloose makes these amazing GD mark patches.
Yes.
He just made mine, and he just showed a picture of me, and I freaked right out. And I'd just like to say thank you, Screw Loose. But yeah, he was wondering if you would like a Cutie Mark patch made for you.
Of course he does.
Just
do it.
Of course.
Just do it.
Just do it. Do it now.
I'm being pressured. Okay. Yeah, and thank you so much for making, for thinking about making a patch for me.
Absolutely.
Really thought.
And with that, unless there's another question that the end of the world will come if we don't ask it.
End of the world, 2012. You know, that's complete flank.
So you don't have another question that will end the world?
Okay, I got this one. I always wanted to ask Tombstone this, and now this one can be asked. This one's from Sheikah the Singing Pony. Tombstone, how did you get involved with doing the music for ASDF?
Oh, I'll say this as short as possible because the show is over. It's kind of a sad story as well because it started around, you know, when I finished making the remix of Smile Song, and what happened is that DustyKatt's friend Edsworld was contacting me through YouTube, and we because he was favoriting a lot of my stuff. It's like, okay, I see that you like a lot of my stuff. It's like we started talking and everything on Skype, and he and I became really good friends and talk about everything. And I even made him a song with them, which was really cool, really much of an honor. So what happened is because of Edsworld, because he was playing so much of my music, DustyKatt was actually in the other room listening to my music. It was like, oh my god, it's so cool, like who's the guy making it? It's Tombstone, he's a Brony. Like, Brony makes music? What? It's like and he and I were like talking, and he and all thanks to Edsworld, I got the honor to make the music for ASDF movie, and that got me a lot of revenue and actually money for making an original track for ASDF movie. Cool. So I know Edsworld is no longer with us, but I would like to thank him personally from my heart. So much thank you for giving me such a big opportunity to do these things, because honestly, without some kind of a kickback like this, I would never went to something like this before, and it's more than thankful for everything. So rest in peace, and thank you so much.
Absolutely. And we are now at the end of the program. So I hope everybody had a really great time, and we're going to do the call out of shows that you can look forward to this week here on Everfree Radio. Reading Rainboom every other Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and they will take high-quality fan fiction of your favorite marshmallow ponies and read them to you in a really cool radio play style. And that's, again, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, every other. Cutie Art Crusaders, the CAC, find and discuss the best fan art the Bronies have to offer, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Equestria Inquirer, that comedy news show straight from the desk in Ponyville. Joe Stevens, Tech Rat, and LTT.
Look a moose!
There you go. We'll be there for you Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Sketchy Sounds live songcast, 2 hours live acoustic music with Sketchy. Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Why the weird hours? Because he's from frickin' Scotland. That's why. Then Brony Breakdown with Saber Spark and Paleo is 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays. Then Lunar Republic Takeover with Nightmare Moon, who better stay on our own damn show. I'll tell you that right now. Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. That is the all request show on the radio side. Right after that will be One Trick's Mixology, which is the trance, electro, and house music show with your DJ One Trick. That's right after Lunar Republic Takeover, 9 p.m. Central. Yes. Then, Saturday Night Songs with Michelle Kraber. Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, when she gets all her math homework done. Then, the brandy new show. For all you people out there, the premiere was last night. Check it on the YouTube. And next week, Pegasisters Live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The new live stream show, just like us, live.
You know.
You know it. And that is a live stream show from the Pegasisters' perspective. if you get what I mean. And that will be every Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific time.
They just followed me on Twitter. It made me happy.
Did they? Did they follow you on Twitter? Awesome.
They did.
Awesome. But that's going to be the female perspective of everything that's going on in the Brony fandom. So if you want to know what the girls think about what's going on, check out Pegasisters Live on Sundays. And with that, we're done. Sunday. I want to thank one Mr. Living Tombstone for staying up so early in the morning.
Yeah, it's been an honor to be in this show, and it's been awesome to be with all the people here. And I would like to thank all the people in the chat, everyone that I just got to talk to during the break when, you know, the stream went down.
The stream went down. Thank you for hanging around.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah,
your slobber is all over that cable. I can see it from here.
I'm not cleaning it up.
And of course, Screwball for being awesome and with us the entire time.
Yes.
Toom, I love it when you come on Mumble. Don't be a stranger.
I always come on Mumble when I can, and trust me, I come more often as a free subject.
Yep. So, for me, for Screwy, for everybody at River Free Radio, and I'd love to thank Mr. Living Tombstone one more time before we split. We are about to leave. So, check us out next week. We're starting Season 2 here on Stay Brony, my friends. So, don't go nowhere. And we'll see you next week.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we'll be back soon. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Discord, we won't take it anymore. I love that song. Love it!
I hate that song.
Why do you hate that song? Why?
Not that I hate it, but
why you hate
it's one of the most requested songs I get to hear most of the time. So it's like from my standpoint of view, it's like you heard too many times.
That's true.
Not that it's a bad song, but it's like you make a song and it kind of reminds you of how Wooden Toaster talks about Rainbow Factory.
Right.
I mean, he loves the song, but he hates seeing so many remixes of it and so many requests for it.
Yeah. Well, just think of just think of like the Rolling Stones. They've been playing those same songs for like 50 years. How'd you like to have to play Discord for 50 years?
Well, the thing about Discord, and you know, it's from my standpoint of view, is because it's a remix, and you know, it's not technically my song. Eurobeat Brony is an amazing musician. He's the one who created the magnificent original song.
Yes.
I just came by and remixed it.
Yes. But you both did a wonderful job. I mean, I love the original song, and then you came up and bam, threw a dash of something at it, and it just became huge. So anyway, we're gonna go with a couple of announcements before we get into the whole thing here. So one, FOB Equestria. That's Forward Operating Base Equestria.
You're watching Ever Free Radio. You're not here with me. You were here.
And now, Everfree Radio presents Stay Brony, my friends, with DustyKatt.
Mm-hmm. What did I tell you about messing with a computer? Stay there. Hi. How you doing? I got... Anyway. Welcome! Once again to another Stay Brony, my friends. And it's another beautiful day. It actually was raining this morning. Cold and awful and ugh, here on the West Coast. But it's now a beautiful sunshiny day. And we've got a wonderful guest with us this afternoon, and that would be Mr. The Living Tombstone.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going?
It's going awesome. Thank you for staying awake.
Yes, my pleasure.
So early in the morning for you.
Early in the morning.
Yes, early in the morning. And you being who you are, I'm sure you don't even need an introduction. But my good friend, I like big flanks and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
My good friend, Kerdwin, my roommate, put together this beautiful 2-minute 30-second clip for all of you to check out. So we're going to be right back. Check this out. And when we're back, we'll have some questions and we'll have some answers. And a little later tonight, we're going to have a contest with fabulous prizes. Right? Fabulous. Fabulous. Excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? I'm excited. Because you're excited. I'm excited for fabulous prizes. So,
tell me I'm excited.
Yes. So hang out.
Okay.
And we'll be back. Equestria, okay, and I are going to be putting on a mustache contest, and that is going to be a charity for men's health issues. So go to FOB Equestria and check out the Studley Stallion Stash Off. So, and there will be wonderful, wonderful prizes for growing a mustache. You have to be clean shaven, November 1, and then you have your own little site where you can put up pictures and get people to give you donations, and at the end of it we're going to give away some very fabulous prizes like a San Diego Comic-Con Derpy, like the colored pencil drawings that Baron Engel did on the season finale of this very show, which you saw being made, one each, and so go and check that out. Also, Everfree Radio is going to have some new merch coming out, like patches. Good job. Good job, dude. Don't knock the camera down. Good job, man.
Keep going before
knock the camera down. There you go. God damn it. What is with my camera? I'm sorry, guys.
Show must go on.
The show must go on. Stupid camera. Yeah. Okay, screw this. Get rid of that. Readjust. You guys get to see my chest now. So anyway, the gentleman who does these patches is going to be doing patches for all of your favorite different shows, including this one. So next week, we're going to have a brand new patch that you're going to be able to buy. It might have something to do with something. Not really sure.
When we crank that bass up to 11, it cleans off the dishes on a microscopic level. Yeah!
a fan of puppeteers, but I've a nagging fear someone else is pulling out the strings. Something terrible is going down through the entire town, wreaking anarchy and all